Hello everyone, and welcome to the birthday party of Andrea Radcliffe Dearly, our wonderful little pink-loving painter over here. Are you gonna grow up now, sweetie? Oh my gosh, it's so noisy. Look at how excited all of her siblings are for her. It's almost like she's celebrating herself. All right, go Andrea, go! And she's become a teenager! Huzzah! So Andrea has become a teenager, and because she kind of got orphaned midway through her childhood, and we weren't exactly the strictest on the homeschooling homework turn-in times, she actually had indifferent study habits, so we weren't allowed to choose a trait for her, but she has developed the perceptive trait, which I think is very suiting for her, because, woo, sorry about that, because Andrea happens to be a artist. So Andrea is our little artist of the family. She loves geek rock cheesesteak in the color pink. She's clumsy, genius. Now she's perceptive, so she will actually, wow, build the logic skill a bit faster. Interesting. And she will learn the traits of other Sims a lot faster through socializing, which sounds quite interesting to me. And she's artistic. So her goal in life is actually to become an illustrious author. But we like to say that for Andrea, that means she wants to become a pretty famous painter. And she does like writing. She wrote a book as a child called Puppies in the Garden. So I like to imagine that she wants to become a like children's book author. So she wants to illustrate her own children's books, and that is why she has the goal of becoming an illustrious author. But yeah, so welcome back to the 101 Dalmatians challenge with the Radcliffe Dearly family, with a bit of a bang over here, you guys. In fact, knowing Meredith, her older sister, who's apparently stomping all the way outside to eat some cake in peace while looking over looking over Tisha's garden. All right, Meredith. We'll probably celebrate with some sprinklers in just a moment here, but we do have a few gifts to give Andrea after she's done eating her birthday cake. So hopefully she'll adjust. Oh, look, her brother Terry is going outside to eat the birthday cake out there too. There's not really enough room because we kind of cleared the table so that we could set out some gifts. Oh, look, and little Lyra has gone into the corner there. But we set out some gifts for Andrea to enjoy. So she's got a bit of paint, some brand new paint, some brand new very high quality paint brushes, a little paint palette, and some books that she can enjoy reading. And then there's gifts from everyone else that she's actually going to be getting very soon here. So we'll have all of her siblings and Tisha, who is kind of their nanny, Terry's girlfriend, and sort of just a member of the family ever since she was a child. You guys who have been following along with our 101 Dalmatians challenge for a while now know that we kind of rescued Tisha from a really crummy family situation, and life has just continued to be pretty awesome. Let's see, and Tisha she's actually going to give this playable music player. She's going to give it to Andrea. Oh gosh, Andrea, I can't believe you're a teenager already. Oh, that makes me feel so sad, because thinking about how Roger and Anita have missed out on so much of their children's lives, and Roger and Anita may be gone forever. I really hope they're going to be coming again, and once Emma turns into a teenager, then we will actually be investigating that mystery, the family mystery of what happened to Roger and Anita on the impromptu party, or the impromptu vacation that they disappeared on. We'll be investigating that in the future. But for now, we're going to go ahead and let everybody give Andrea their birthday presents to her. Oh, go away, Sim University mascot. I mean, maybe Andrea could go to, like, become an artist. I could see that happening. But for now, we're gonna let her siblings and her, like, might as well be siblings for Tisha, go ahead and give her some presents. So let's see how she takes Tisha's present. Hey, be grateful. What? What was that? I don't know you well. What? Okay, that didn't go very well. That went over very awkwardly. I think Terry's not very happy about this. Okay, no. And you don't just ask her to clean up. Come on. All right. You need to be a little bit more gracious than that. What on earth was that about, Andrea? I can't believe that. I think Terry is probably not very happy about that. He might not give you your birthday present if you keep that up, Andrea. Ah. All right, Andrea thinks Tisha is okay. Can we... Oh, geez. Did you see that puppy disappear? That was one of the little puppy gnomes. They can do that. Complain about art. Maybe ask about day? Is that something we can do? All right, we'll just manually give her her gifts because Andrea's being a bit of a brat. But she got a portable music player that was given to her from Tisha. And then Terry, we'll see if Terry can manage to give the gift to his sister without her snubbing it. There's no reason to be elusive, Andrea. You don't need to act like a second Meredith who never wants to have anything to do. Sure, let's compare ages. It seems that I'm 9 days younger than you. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that they just did something like that. Well, that's fascinating. All right, and then what do you want to do now? Buy something worth at least 100, go to prom. You're not doing that. Get a part-time job. Maybe as an artist? I think we could get her as like a self-employed artist. We could totally do that. Anyway, Terry is going to come over and talk to his sister Andrea. Birthday congratulations. And Terry has actually worked with Tisha. So these two, as the eldest teenagers in the family, have... Terry, for crying out loud. Birthday congratulations to your sister. And stop complaining about it. But Terry and Tisha have actually... Why are you complaining about talking to your sister, for crying out loud? Tisha, why don't you go ahead, and Tisha actually wants to do some dishes. We'll let Tisha go and do something else. So we'll send her away. I think Terry needs to talk to Andrea and be like, what was that about? You need to talk about these things correctly. Okay, let's see. Come on. Chat with your sister for a minute. But he's going to come in, and Terry is actually having to take this role as the eldest sibling, the eldest of the Radcliffe Dearly family. Wow, Andrea grew up very, very pretty too. I'm really impressed with that. But he is actually having to take the role in charge of the family farm, in charge of the family fortune, in charge of the family Dalmatian legacy that needs to be bred up so that we can send the Dalmatians literally to the stars, to the aliens. He's going to come and talk to his sister and tell Andrea, and we're actually going to make Andrea have a bit of a boost of a relationship with them to be able to be thankful for it, Andrea. But he's going to tell Andrea how he and Tisha have actually set up so there's some funds set aside so that so that Andrea can come over and she can come to the Prisma Art Studio and spend basically all day there with private lessons, so that she basically is going to be homeschooled still, but we're going to say that her homeschooling is going to be very specialized, and so she's going to spend the majority of every day, instead of being on the farm with everyone else, she's going to come over and she's going to start really working on her painting. She can work on her writing quite a bit. We'll say that, again, her writing skills just related to wanting to be like a really good author, like a children's book author where she illustrates her own children's books. So we'll send her over here, and she will actually be having painting classes every day. So Andrea will wake up, she might do a couple farm chores, and then she'll come over and she'll spend her day with private lessons at the studio, which I think will be really fun. And we may even have her dabble a little bit with doing the glasswork, because I've never used that, and it's a really cool looking item, so I would love to see that glasswork. But Andrea better be really grateful to that, because that's a bit of a sacrifice on the part of the family funds, which isn't really hurting right now, but still it could be hurting. So we're gonna make Andrea behave herself. And Terry, who is a technophobe, so he doesn't even like technology, also got Andrea a special gift of a multi-tab. We're just gonna give it to her so she can't fuss at us about like, I don't like multi-tabs, and be a little bit ungrateful there, Andrea, eh? So we're going to go ahead and give her a bit of a boost with her brother, and we're going to have a bit of a boost with Tisha as well, because Tisha and her brother arranged for those private classes. So there, Andrea, I'm not above manually editing your relationship in response to what happens in our story. So hopefully that'll go over pretty well. And it looks like the other girls have gone to sleep, but I'll go ahead and grab the gifts that the other girls are giving to Andrea just to kind of wrap up the birthday. And I'll get better at giving these birthdays too. So patience with me while I figure out how to arrange our special birthday days. But we do have some other special items. Little Lyra here actually got her sister some colored glass. So she found some pretty colored glass and collected it up. And she thought it looked really lovely. And the dogs are always gathering gemstones, so she figured her sister would enjoy some colored glass. And then little Emma actually got these daisies. So she went and she she went and she picked some fresh pink daisies, because pink happens to be Andrea's favorite color. So there, now we have covered everything Andrea got for her birthday. She has her birthday cake. I'm actually going to put all of the chairs back where they belong. And then these are going to be Andrea's special items that we will actually put into her backpack or put into her room or her inventory. Her room doesn't really have any room at the moment, so we may move some of it upstairs. There. There we go. Put all the chairs back. But we may move some of it upstairs, and we can say she has like a little art studio upstairs because there is an easel upstairs. But it's kind of like the family easel where the little kids get to draw on it. Kind of more like that's kids art and kids painting sets. But there you go, Andrea. Congratulations. We'll have to get you a new outfit that's pink again and set her up for being a teenager. I can't believe that she's already a teenager. She grows up so quickly. Oh my goodness. And speaking of growing up quickly though, let's check on Perdita. Perdita! What are you doing? Our little elder girl Perdita has just been playing in the sprinklers this whole time. I can't believe that. She's gonna pee and like pass out. Perdita, these sprinklers are dangerous for puppies. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. I didn't know the dogs would like obsess with the sprinkler, so I'm really gonna have to make sure we don't have that happen again. Oh, and Tobias needs a little bit of attention. Oh my goodness, and Meredith is right in here. Meredith is so in love with her baby brother. I'm not sure why. That's just something that has always gone down, is she loves her baby brother, and he might need some attention. And then what's going on? And it looks like chicken blocked. I'll get you next time, chicken. Oh, she had a fight with the chickens. That's so funny. All right, improve cooking skill, improve fishing skill. So Tisha is actually inside the house. We're going to get Tisha hooked up with something. Let's see, gardening? Should I have her improve her gardening? Let's see, does she have like a cookbook that she could study? Nectar making, cookies. Oh, she could learn, read cookies. And I think she already knows too much for cooking volume 1. So we might have her get another cooking volume. All right, why do you have so many fireworks, Tisha? I don't remember. We were going to do something with fireworks. Oh, well. Anyway, don't worry about that, you guys. And we're going to check in. Oh, look at our puppies. Oh, become best friends with Basil. That's something that Nissa wants to do now. And where is Basil? So it looks like our puppies are actually over at the training yard. So they're hanging out over at the training yard right now. And when they wake up and they're ready to go, then we will actually have Terry go over and he will try to train up the dogs. But it looks like the dogs are really tired right now. Terry's actually doing his homework. And where's Rye? Oh my gosh, he's sleeping. He went in all by himself. So Rye went into his box stall all by himself. I'm so glad to know that if we leave the dogs and the horses and all the other animals on the new pet rescue lot over here at our pet rescue, that everything will work out okay. Somehow they have managed to kick the balls all the way over here. How on earth did you guys even do that? I don't even know. I'm going to put them back in the training yard. Did they kick them right over the fence? That is so interesting. But it's very good to know that if we leave the animals on the pet rescue lot, then they will stay on the pet rescue lot. So we'll be working with this more in the future. Right now it looks like it's nighttime, so everybody is starting to wind down, finish up their homework as they should. Are you almost done there, Terry? All right, good. So are you done with that actually? Because it doesn't look like there is. Okay, it's not telling me. All right. Man, it's been so long since I've actually taken care of the Radcliffe Dearly family instead of playing with our warrior cats that I'm having to go through and like refigure out where everything is. All right. Oh, look. And these two are actually companionably reading cookies and reading a book on her multi-tab. Lyra has finished her homework, so I'm going to go ahead and have her turn it in. And then Lyra, I think I'm going to go ahead and have you go to sleep, my dear. There we go. And Meredith, we're going to go ahead and have you go to sleep too. And then, are you reading the cookie book? Are you going to finish, like, the cookie recipe? So Tisha's doing that. And then, oh, Andrea was doing her homework on her multi-tab. I didn't know she could do that. That is so cool. Sweet. All right. Well, that's really fun. So I have a feeling Andrea will actually use her multi-tab to listen to Tabcast while she is over at her art school learning some new art things. So yay, we've got all sorts of new presents for her. Can I put any of them in anywhere? Okay, we'll have to like sort out the presents later, but I'm going to go ahead and send her to sleep. So she's still, even though she's a teenager, even though she's ready for a new life, she is still going, yay! And Tisha just learned how to make cookies. I'm so happy. She is going to have to go ahead and sleep in her little, oh, Emma, no! Emma's sick. Oh, that's too bad. But poor Andrea needs to go ahead. Meredith has already claimed the big room, and she gets another bunk bed. So I have a feeling that his sisters might start demanding to Terry that they actually get access to like their own rooms, or at least their own beds and not a bunk bed anymore. And then let's see. So Tisha is just kind of sitting out here all by herself. And a certain someone has watched the stars with Tisha. So let's go ahead and have that happen. So how about ask about day? It's been a long day. I know we need to focus on the dogs, and don't worry, we totally will be focusing on the puppies, who everybody needs to wake up and like go to the restroom. Come on, everybody, wake up and go to the restroom. And we're going to follow. No, Tisha, stay awake. Tisha, just a few more minutes. We're going to look at the stars romantically. We're going to have Terry come over and have a chance to talk about, like, the day. And hold still, Tisha. All right, let's see if we can make this happen. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, sorry. There's just so much going on. All right, there we go. There you go, Terry. So ask Tisha about her day. I wonder, ask if Sim slept well. Don't go anywhere. Hold still. He's trying to run off again. I'm trying so hard to like have something special and romantic happen. Ask to watch the stars. There we go. Let's make this happen. Because Terry has been wanting to look at the stars with Tisha for ages now. Alright. And oh my gosh, Nissa, why can you not? Oh, somehow Nissa is just not. She's like, I want to play. Even though she is starving and she needs to eat. And we need to bring her home so she can go ahead and eat at home. Because we haven't filled up all of the dog food over here. Oh my gosh. Nissa, you're a special puppy. And we need to finish training her. I do believe we have actually trained up Basil in all of his skills. So we need to train Nissa up in all of her skills, and then we'll be able to breed them. So this episode has been more about, come on, watching the stars next to the dog food. Well, I guess that's kind of romantic. No, come on, where'd Tisha go? Tisha, come on. Come outside. Come outside. Watch the stars. We had a good birthday. Oh, good. There she is. All right. And let's try this again. Romantic. Ask to watch the stars. And let's see if these two will watch the stars together. Because we're trying to develop a little bit of a romance between them. It's kind of hard when they're so busy taking care of the farm. So busy taking care... Oh, chicks! So many baby chicks! So busy taking care of the farm and all of the dogs and all of the kids. All right. Are you guys going to be able to watch the stars together? I'm so glad Andrea grew up. I'll give her a good makeover before we go to day 2. And yeah, Andrea basically is going to spend all of her time, kind of like Meredith spends all of her time, trying to become a little bit more famous in the movie area of things. Like, I think we're going to start working on her charisma skill, and we're going to start working on trying to make it so Meredith can hopefully one day become a really great director, or at least star quality. Oh my gosh, look at that. She wants to go jogging. Oh, that's a really good thing. We'll have her start going jogging. So she's got a new interest in being athletic, which is important if you are going to become a member of like the movie set or become famous that way. And Terry and Tisha can hopefully, oh, there's homework everywhere, have a moment to spend together amidst all of the chaos of taking care of the farm and all the dogs and the horse and the pet rescue that they're dreaming of together. But if they don't ever have any time to be able to talk about the things that they want to do together, become good friends with Andrea, oh, then of course they're never really going to be able and become best friends with Terry. They're never going to be able to work together to make that future happen. And they are getting a little bit older, but they're still not as close to being adults as I thought they would be by now. Things just move very quickly with them. Consider attractiveness, maybe something else romantic. I think she would go ahead, especially with the crowing of the rooster and the crying of a baby, calling them back to duty, calling them back all to the work of the farm and the work of taking care of the family. I think Andrea would definitely go ahead and give Terry a little bit of a kiss. Are you good with that, Terry? Oh my, I thought a little peck on the lips. I didn't think that kind of kiss, but there you go, Tisha. All right. Well, and now they're super happy. Kissed under a full moon. Oh, that's its own moodlet. That's so cool. Romance under the stars, attractive company, and she's still proud of her siblings for graduating, even if they have a bit of a distant relationship. All right, so I'm going to get everybody, like, oh my gosh, look at this dirty toilet. I'm going to get everybody back to work. And there's a baby that needs taken care of, so we're going to go ahead and take care of the baby. Oh dear, now he has a dirty diaper. Hang in there, Tobias. We're coming for you. So I'm going to get them taken care of. All right, come on, Tisha. We've got a dirty diaper, change dirty diaper to take care of. And then Terry needs to go ahead and rush to the restroom himself so that he can get ready for a day of training the dogs. And then next time we will send the girls into the various directions that they need to go. I have a feeling that maybe Emma and Lyra well, Emma wants to rest because she's feeling sick. But I have a feeling Lyra might spend a bit of time with Nissa. Get attention from Dad. I'm sorry, Lyra. I'm so sorry. Roger's been gone for a long time now. So it looks like Lyra is probably going to spend some time with the dogs and spend time with her brother. So I have a feeling she'll help Terry out with training the dogs tomorrow. So I will see you guys next time. Andrea, oh, and let me go ahead and give Andrea a really quick makeover just to see what she would look like dressed in a proper pink dress and ready to go do some painting. And there we go. I'm so happy with her. She looks really good. I love this painting smock. So there we go, you guys. Thank you so much for your patience while we went through Andrea's birthday party. Don't worry, we will be focusing on training up the dogs and welcoming in our first galactic mix of puppies pretty soon. But I definitely love paying homage to each and every one of our wonderful Sims that have been born into the Radcliffe Dearly family. And I'm actually thinking about setting it up so that we can have some side stories with them being told in the future. So don't worry, a lot of their stories are actually going to become spin-offs as time goes on, and we will be focusing primarily on the puppies and reaching our goal of 101 Dalmatians in some very unique ways. But for now, thank you so much for joining me as our little Andrea has already grown up into a teenager, and she is ready to start taking on the world by gaining some artistic talent. So she's going to be slaving away at that over at the Prisma Art Studio while we are busy raising our puppies on the farm. But I'm really glad we got to spend the day with her, and we got to see as the relationships between the family members aren't as strong as I wish they would be, but maybe we'll be able to set some special family days aside to try to improve that, especially because I think Tisha would take that to heart, that like her first gift was initially rejected. Oh, that's just too sad, just too sad. But all right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.